Baby, I'm from New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York. New York, yeah, yeah.
As Grand Marshal, it's my proud honor to open these proceedings. Here now, through the power of technology, in the presence of students, faculty, colleagues, honored guests, relatives, and friends, the 2021 commencement exercises of Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai will begin. We encourage all watching to applaud your graduate and join the conversation in our chat to share congratulations and well wishes for the grads. You can also start a watch party to enjoy the ceremony virtually with your family and friends. Congratulations to the graduates of the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai.
Good afternoon. I'm Eric Nestler, Dean for Academic and Scientific Affairs at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. Along with Dr. Marta Filizzola, Dean of the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, it is our great pleasure to welcome today's graduates, their families and friends to our 6th Master's Commencement ceremony. Most of you are completing 2 years of your Master's program, and what a 2 years it has been. We are all so sorry that you've been deprived of a normal school experience. Having all of your classes by Zoom, missing out on social engagement and cohesion with classmates and faculty, living in New York City and working at Mount Sinai under the COVID restrictions we've had in place, and now having a virtual graduation. It's simply not fair. Yet the fact that you are all here today is testimony to your fortitude and impressive resilience, and to the fact that somehow, some way, life does go on. Today's master's graduates exemplify the full range of expertise that our society has needed to combat and overcome the COVID-19 pandemic. For those of you getting a master's in biomedical sciences, basic research in virology and molecular biology enabled us to isolate the virus, clone its genome, and develop incredibly effective and safe vaccines in record time. By contrast, it took decades to generate vaccines for polio, introduced in the 1950s. The 1960s and 70s saw several additional vaccines developed for mumps, measles, rubella, and others. All of these vaccines use inactivated or weakened viruses, which can take many years to generate safely. By contrast, COVID vaccines are novel forms of gene therapy, delivery of RNA that encodes the virus's spike protein, the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines, or delivery of a weakened adenovirus, a virus that causes the common cold, that also encodes the spike protein, the J&J and AstraZeneca vaccines. These novel approaches are the reason the vaccines were developed so quickly and safely, and this did not happen by chance. Our success required decades of outstanding basic, translational, and clinical research, and robust funding by the National Institutes of Health, as the mainstay of advances took place in the United States. Success with these COVID vaccines represents a triumph for science and a revolution in gene therapy. The delivery of RNA in particular, which we will now likely see introduced for a host of conditions, in particular many cancers. Meanwhile, we have relied on experts in public health and epidemiology to teach us the basics of this new virus. Which people are most vulnerable to infection? What precautions work and which do not? Data-driven statistical research has helped us battle COVID-19, from enabling early detection and diagnosis to projections of cases and mortality to contact tracing. When we say follow the science and not fear, we're referring to essential guidance on how the virus is transmitted and what level of risk is optimal. After all, zero risk is impractical and risky in and of itself. If that weren't the case, we would have 5-mile-per-hour speed limits. Now that we are on the other side of this pandemic, we need rigorous public health and epidemiology to reverse COVID-19 restrictions and get back to normality. The record distribution of COVID-19 vaccines, which occurred in the U.S. far faster than any of us imagined, represents a triumph of public health. Yet we need public health research to devise ways of convincing about a third of our fellow citizens that they really should get vaccinated for their and their families' well-being. Our genetic counselors guide patients and their families about genetic contributions to risk of COVID-19 infection and associated illnesses, and to inform treatment and prognosis. And those focused on healthcare delivery and leadership or healthcare administration reconfigured entire hospitals and clinics to make way for COVID-19 patients and to now safely accommodate patients for general health care, too much of which was deferred during the pandemic. Nelson Mandela, the father of modern South Africa, once said, "What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead." We are so very proud of your inspiring accomplishments at Mount Sinai and look forward to all the good that you will do as you now embark on your exciting careers. Best of luck to you all, and keep in touch with us. You will always be part of the Mount Sinai family. Thank you. And now, it is my privilege to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Mona Hanna-Attisha, pediatrician and director of the Michigan State University Hurley Children's Hospital Pediatric Public Health Initiative.
Thank you, Dean Nestler, for the kind introduction. I'm thrilled to be here with you today, and I'm thrilled to be receiving an honorary degree. Congratulations, Mount Sinai graduates. This is your day. And congratulations to family, friends, and faculty, all of you who are joining today to celebrate in this outstanding achievement. I want you to know that I am standing here in front of you virtually, and I am inspired and hopeful because in every single one of you, there is the proven strength and resilience to do the hard but necessary things. It has been a year like no other, and you have lost so much. Despite the losses, you have gained something too, because at this graduation today, we are all here celebrating your strength, your perseverance. This graduation today is a testament to the fact that you can do hard things. Do not underestimate this accomplishment. We are in the middle of a global pandemic and you are graduating. And we need tough graduates like you, fueled by the power of this place, this engine of knowledge and innovation. You are the light that will illuminate some of our hardest and greatest challenges. You, and especially the field of science, will be on the front lines of some of the most important battlegrounds of society today. And this year has also proven that in every single one of you, there is a clarity of vision of how the world should be, not the imperfect place that it is. Like never before, you have stood up for justice, for democracy, equality, and opportunity. You have opened your eyes to the inequities that are all around us, and you have demanded that we can do better. And it is these two things together, your proven ability to do the hard things and your unwavering commitment to dream big. These two things are what inspires me and gives me so much hope for a better tomorrow. Because I know that somewhere, somehow, sometime in your life after graduating from this institution, that you will have to make a choice. And the world will need you to once again find that strength to persevere and to do the hard thing for the right reasons. As a critical thinker, as a graduate of this university, you and only you will have to decide the path that you will take. My life took a turn that I wasn't expecting, and I had a choice to make. My story, the Flint, Michigan story, is a story not unlike our current crisis, about failing to respect science and public health, and failing to protect the most vulnerable among us. My story, the Flint story, is about the unthinkable tragedy of people being poisoned by the most basic and necessary thing, by water. And I knew that if I was going to make a difference, I would have to prove through research, through science, that our children were in harm's way. And even as I offered up that scientific proof, my research was met with denials and attacks. And for a quick minute, I regretted using my voice, and I began to second guess myself. After all, I was just one person, a small, brown, immigrant woman, no less, going against powerful forces. But when you are fighting for your community, fighting for the future of your children, you have no choice. You do the hard things because they are the right things to do. And we didn't just raise our voices, we had science, we had data and numbers, and we knew how to use it. And if anything, this year has also reminded us of the power of science and facts, coupled with stories, to create change. Remember, somewhere, somehow, sometime in your life, you will have to make a choice. The issue may not be as momentous as the poisoning of a town, but there are Flints everywhere. There are injustices everywhere. There are places and people that will need you to open your eyes and take action and to do the hard things. Remember, you can do hard things. You have already proven that. And every time you do, you will grow as a person. I urge you to use the tools that you learned here and the tools that you will continue to acquire, because no matter what you go into, our work is about lifelong learning. And I urge you to keep your eyes open, to stay vigilant, to remain curious, to take action, to keep doing the hard things for the right reasons. And I urge you because I believe in you. I believe in every single one of you. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you so much.
Today, we are honored to confer an honorary degree to Dr. Hannah Atisha. Dr. Rina Karani, Director of the Institute for Medical Education at Mount Sinai, will present the degree.
Dr. Mona Hannah Atisha, you are a pediatrician, scientist, activist, and author, and your unwavering commitment to your patients helped to uncover the Flint, Michigan water crisis. Your courageous testimony 3 times before the United States Congress led to exposure of an environmental and health injustice scandal, and today to a historic cleanup of water systems in Flint. You are now leading recovery efforts for patients and families impacted by the crisis. You are founder and director of the Michigan State University and Hurley Children's Hospital Pediatric Public Health Initiative, an innovative and model public health program that works with the community to address the population-wide lead exposure and mitigate its impact, advocate for families affected, serve as a national resource for best practices, and help all Flint children grow up healthy and strong. A graduate of the University of Michigan and Michigan State University College of Human Medicine, you trained at Children's Hospital of Michigan in Detroit, where you were chief resident. You are the Charles Stewart Mott Endowed Professor of Public Health and an Associate Professor of Pediatrics and Human Development at Michigan State University College of Human Medicine. A best-selling author, philanthropist, and frequent contributor to national media outlets, your work has been recognized globally, and you are the recipient of countless awards and honors.
Dr. Hannah Atisha, your intrepid and heroic voice, speaking on behalf of the children and families for whom you care, shines a light on the ways in which systemic racism and inequity devastates the health of the most vulnerable members of our communities, and forced a historic reckoning that will help to ensure that a crisis like Flint's never happens again. For your life-saving work and courageous caregiving, it is a privilege to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Thank you. Once again, this is such an honor. Thank you.
It is now time to hear from our student speaker, Megan Smith, a candidate for a Master in Public Health. Megan was selected by a committee of graduating students for this honor.
Hello everyone, and congratulations to my fellow master's students. My name is Megan Smith. I am a graduate of the Master of Public Health program, and during my time as a student, served various positions on student council and volunteered with the East Harlem Health Outreach Partnership here at Icahn. Today, I am elated to be here with students from the Master of Biomedical Science, Biostatistics, Biomedical Data Science, Public Health, Genetic Counseling, Clinical Research, Health Administration, and Healthcare Delivery Leadership programs to celebrate such a great accomplishment. When each student began here at Sinai, we stepped up and dedicated ourselves to the act of growing, not just as academics, but as professionals and community members. Today, we are celebrating not only all of the growth that comes with earning our master's degrees, but doing so during one of the most challenging years in recent history. Now, I'm sure we are all aware of why this year was particularly challenging. The COVID-19 pandemic that began in March 2020 was heartbreaking and devastating in many ways, and the wounds left by the moments and loved ones we lost stay with us. At the onset of the pandemic and the very dark period of time, many people were at a paralyzing low. Incredibly, the students here at Icahn channeled all of these emotions and possessed the strength to step up. In what seemed like overnight, students began to organize and contribute their skills and time to controlling the pandemic. The COVID-19 student workforce was established and supported by students across programs, providing support to Mount Sinai staff in a variety of areas. Other students contributed their efforts outside of our Sinai community and supported the Test and Trace initiative here in New York City. At one point, it seemed like every student I knew across all programs was doing something to help alleviate the devastation this nation had witnessed. I believe that this is a perfect portrayal of the type of student that comes out of Icahn, a person who steps up. Of course, although it is hard to believe, this year proved to be challenging beyond the pandemic. This country began to recognize the racism and oppression that has existed as part of our society for hundreds of years. We witnessed too many deaths due to police brutality and racist practices, including George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and Dominique Fells. We also witnessed countless attacks on Asian Americans due to anti-Asian rhetoric surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic. Witnessing this violence, hatred, and ignorance was disheartening and incredibly frustrating. However, powerful social justice movements inspired all of us to make our voices heard and use them to demand systemic change. There's a saying that if you are not uncomfortable, you are not growing. In the same spirit here at Sinai, students had the courage and morality to sit in our discomfort and work alongside faculty and staff to create change. Students organized, participating in the Shutdown STEM movement and other forms of protest. Further, thanks to student leaders who identify as Black, Indigenous, and people of color, as well as those who identify as underrepresented in science and medicine, institutional changes began to form. There are now fellowships and awards for anti-racism work. There are now new initiatives to support diversity and inclusion and create a more equitable learning environment. Together, once again, we as students stepped up and reimagined how we could function as an institution. This admirable work initiated by the students sitting here today is inspiring, but it is not enough. More must be done in order to create more equitable and inclusive institutions, both here at Icahn and beyond. I am confident that my fellow students will carry this determined spirit into the workforce and continue to drive positive change in our communities. Having witnessed the success and resilience of my fellow students even in the presence of something as taxing as a global pandemic, I am confident that every graduate here has the perseverance and ability to go on to create a healthier, better world. In fact, I have seen it begin already, with many of my fellow students being offered exciting positions in their respective fields or moving on to other highly competitive academic programs. I am inspired and excited by what today signifies because it represents the start of a new chapter for all of us. And as we embark forward on our new journeys, not knowing what challenges we may face, I know we will all continue to be the people who are willing to step up. Thank you.
On behalf of the leadership and the faculty of the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, thank you for joining us today to celebrate an occasion that is very important to me and to our school. I was about to start off today by saying this has been a year like no other. But the truth is, I think I might have said the same thing during my commencement speech last year. It has, of course, become something of a cliché to say that we are living in unprecedented times. In fact, though, our graduates and faculty know that there are many aspects of our current situation that are not without precedent. SARS-CoV-2 is not the first respiratory virus to attack human lives. This is not the first time in our history we have had to wear masks and keep our distance from one another in order to keep one another safe. This pandemic is the latest one our generation has seen, but it is not the first one. So while I have your attention today, I wanted to talk for a moment about some things that really are unprecedented about our times. The world is undeniably more complex today than ever before. Interactions of people and nature with sophisticated technologies and human-made systems taking place in a world of unprecedented population size and unprecedented levels of interdependence. This is a reality that presents us with immense challenges. And the emergence of a pandemic in this context was indeed a worldwide shock. What is also unprecedented is the extent of cooperation, compassion, and teamwork we must bring to bear on these challenges. The breadth of professional training and expertise our world calls for is the reason our graduates today represent such a diversity of degree programs, training areas, and specialty tracks. It's because none of us is able to rise to these great challenges without working with others. One cannot make meaningful scientific or healthcare discoveries or implement large-scale societal solutions without the benefit of quantitative data analysis and modeling. Hospitals and academic medical centers cannot function effectively without the framework provided by thoughtful health policy and administration. Why does the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences offer more than a dozen master's and doctoral degrees? Because our professional community is at its strongest when those who have earned those degrees work together. No matter what you do next, whether you continue your academic studies, enter a new field, or continue your growth in your current one, I hope you will remember this. I hope you will stay connected with one another and with Mount Sinai through our alumni network and in other ways. And I hope you will remember that while not every challenge we face is without precedent, the world is calling upon your unprecedented energy and teamwork. I congratulate you graduates on your outstanding achievement, and I congratulate your family, your friends, your advisors, instructors, mentors, and classmates. Because today we celebrate your success and we celebrate the team effort that made it possible. Best of luck to all of you.
The next part of these commencement proceedings, the part that you have been eagerly awaiting, will be the presentation of graduates for all the master's programs at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. These degree recipients include candidates for Master of Science in Biomedical Data Science, Master of Science in Biostatistics, Master of Health Administration, Master of Science in Healthcare Delivery Leadership, Master of Science in Genetic Counseling, Master of Science in Clinical Research, Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, and Master of Public Health degrees. Since we could not, unfortunately, all be together today, we asked the graduating class of 2021 to participate virtually in receiving their diplomas. Recognizing the accomplishments of our graduates would not be the same without their direct involvement. Some have included their family, friends and mentors, even pets, who helped them get here today. Prior to hearing from the graduates in each program, the program director or co-directors will address the graduates.
Hello, my name is Eric Sobey, and I'm here as one of the co-directors of the Master of Science in Biomedical Data Science program. I'm excited today to congratulate 4 graduates of our program. The Master of Science in Biomedical Data Science is a new degree program at Mount Sinai, and we welcomed our initial incoming class of 5 students in August of 2019. Our first cohort of students has now completed their requirements, and I'm pleased that Sean, Adriana, Elena, and Chloe have all completed outstanding projects that illustrate the expertise they have gained at Mount Sinai. Our new program aims to prepare our graduates to become leaders in the rapidly emerging field of biomedical data science. The training involves solid grounding in basic biomedical science, coursework in quantitative approaches such as machine learning and algorithms, and a capstone project where the students perform original research that demonstrates their expertise in both the biomedical and computational domains. Our students have completed extremely interesting capstone projects in a variety of areas, including risk factors for autism, strategies for preventing breast cancer, analysis of altered cellular pathways in Alzheimer's disease, and an exploration of potential new treatments for diabetes. These impressive projects illustrate the power of biomedical data science and the wide range of its potential applications. To our graduates, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. I hope we provided you with the tools that you need to pursue your careers in biomedical data science, and I have every confidence that each one of you will make a significant impact.
Hello, my name is Li Shen, and I'm one of the co-directors of the Master of Science in Biomedical Data Science program. This is a new position I started about 2 months ago. I'm excited to award the degree to the second batch of the students in this program. The Biomedical Data Science program provides an integrated education for students who are inspired to use quantitative skills to solve problems emerging from biology, medicine, and healthcare. The students first receive a solid training in biomedical sciences as well as computational methods. They then demonstrate their expertise in both domains by conducting original research in a capstone project. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing how we conduct research and how we practice medicine. Machine learning in combination with big data generated from high-throughput experiments is helping us better understand the genetic underpinnings of disease. Researchers and engineers working together are using deep learning tools to speed up drug discovery, often reducing the time from drug targets to compounds by several times. Neural networks can be trained to accurately detect cancer lesions on radiological images. They may even predict cancer risk before a tumor is developed. The COVID-19 pandemic has made it clear that we need biomedical data scientists more than ever. AI is being used to not only diagnose COVID-19 on CT and X-ray images, but also predict patient outcome, forecast the trajectory of epidemic development, and find drugs that can better treat patients. All these tasks need people who can utilize a huge amount of data generated from hospitals and research labs and come up with innovative solutions in our fight to end this pandemic. It's an exciting time to be at the forefront of the intersection between data science and the biomedical sciences. I hope we have provided you with the skills and the knowledge to start a successful career in this field. I'm so proud of your achievement. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Helena Beloff, and I'm graduating from the Master of Science in Biomedical Data Science. I just wanted to thank my incredible instructors, my PI, Dr. Bin Zhang, my parents, my sisters, my friends. Thank you for all the encouragement along the way.
Hi everyone, Sean Porwell, Master's in Biomedical Data Science.
Hi, my name is Adriana Sistig, and I'm graduating from the Masters of Biomedical Data Science program here at Mount Sinai. I want to say thank you to my program directors, the faculty, and of course my mentors at Mount Sinai who have really guided me along this route. Additionally, I'm so grateful to the colleagues who are now some of my closest friends, and of course my family for supporting me through this. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Emilia Bagella, and I am the director of the Center for Biostatistics at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai, and the co-director of the Master in Biostatistics program. During the past several months, New York and the rest of the world have experienced one of the worst healthcare crises in modern history. As physicians, nurses, and all other medical personnel worked around the clock to help patients with COVID-19, a wealth of clinical data quickly accumulated in the patient's electronic medical charts. This data provided crucial information that needed to be urgently analyzed and divulgated to inform treatment and advance knowledge of the new disease. Biostatisticians at academic medical centers, pharmaceutical and biotech companies, federal agencies, and public and private organizations were called to provide accurate projections of infection rates and estimates of healthcare burden and resources utilization, and to mine observational data to model the course of the disease and to identify risk factors and promising treatments. Biostatisticians work closely with researchers who were racing to launch clinical trials and provide invaluable expertise needed to support complex COVID-19 studies worldwide. Today, as you graduate from the MS program in biostatistics, you join a community of scientists who every day contribute to improve health and advance basics, translational, and clinical science. Whether you will work in industry or academia, in the public or private sector, or whether from this point you will pursue further study, your expertise in biostatistics will make a sure impact. It has been our distinct pleasure to share this important and difficult year with you. We're proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you a rich and successful career. Congratulations and good luck.
Hi, I'm Alan Weinberg, co-director of the Masters of Science in Biostatistics graduate program at Mount Sinai. It is with extreme pleasure that we welcome the 2021 students completing successfully the Masters of Science in Biostatistics. Our program, consisting of the theory and methods and clinical applications tracks, is a unique program designed to prepare individuals with a strong quantitative background for successful careers as applied statisticians and clinical investigators in clinical and biomedical research. Over the course of 1 year, students in the MS in Biostatistics complete a rigorous curriculum that includes advanced and innovative courses in statistical theory and applications. Students are trained not only in the statistical methodology, but also in practical problem solving, critical thinking, and proficient statistical programming. Our curriculum emphasizes strong quantitative training and practical strategies for addressing complex methodological challenges in clinical and translational research. A year-long capstone prepares students to actively participate in biostatistics consulting, learn strategies for effective communication with clinical and translational investigators, and develop a mentored research project with investigators at Mount Sinai. Graduates of the MS in Biostatistics have extraordinary opportunities to contribute to research in the private sector, academic institutions, or federal agencies, as well as the ability to pursue doctoral programs in biostatistics, epidemiology, or bioinformatics. Biostatistics embraces public health, clinical and translational medicine, basic sciences, and population health. As graduates with a Master's of Science in Biostatistics, you start today a career in one of the most dynamic, exciting, and ever-growing fields, and needless to say, a profoundly important one. With the tools of analysis and methodology that you have learned, you will help to improve clinical research, and ultimately, you will be an integral part of important transformations in ongoing and future clinical practice and public health. Considering what we have all been through and are still going through and still face in this COVID-19 era, I can't stress the importance of our field. I am sure everyone listening agrees. To Jane Brennan, Parker King, James Landefeld, and Gabrielle Legaspi, personally, I have had the profound pleasure to have taught you this past year and have gotten to know each of you, the pleasure of a small class. You are a talented and hardworking group, and I believe all of you will reap the benefits of our program and will go far. It really was a personal joy for me. I know we will be hearing great things about you. On behalf of Dr. Emilia Bagella, director of this MS program, Colleen Baldino, our educational coordinator, distinguished faculty, and myself, today we congratulate you on your achievement, and we wish you all the best for a successful and fruitful career in biostatistics. Good luck to you all.
The Master of Health Administration was launched in January 2020 and is designed to create a new class of well-prepared administrators to drive systemic change, innovation, and improved value in healthcare delivery systems. Recognizing that the skills to implement innovation are just as necessary as the ones for envisioning new strategies, the program forges healthcare administrators who are adept at managing and leading change in a highly uncertain environment. Our students master courses in population health, finance, operations, policy, information technology, and quality assurance, to name a few. This year, we have the distinct pleasure in recognizing the first graduate of this program. While we could use words like pioneer or trailblazer to describe our program's first graduate, but the reality is that innovation is deeply embedded in the DNA of all members of the Mount Sinai community. So I say to our MHA graduate, welcome to the rank of alum within the Mount Sinai community, where you are now uniquely prepared to fulfill the commitment of creating positive and enduring change for patients, your organization, and society at large. We wish you every continued success. We will now award the Master of Science and Healthcare Delivery Leadership degrees. 2 years ago, several highly experienced and extraordinarily motivated healthcare professionals from diverse backgrounds and experiences made an inspired decision to undertake a robust training program whereby they would acquire new strategic knowledge and advanced leadership tools to champion necessary change. And in the process of doing so, have positioned themselves to become the new face of healthcare leadership in their organizations and beyond. During long hours dedicated to advanced study, they have developed deeper understanding of the implications for newly rapidly accelerating and complex trends in healthcare delivery, in addition to managing their full-time jobs and serving and leading others through a pandemic. Throughout this process, they have transformed themselves and others, and now stand further prepared to expand their leadership influence and drive the systemic change necessary to improve healthcare delivery systems that we all rely upon. They represent the best of a Mount Sinai education in many ways, but in particular, because they manifest the Mount Sinai spirit to experiment, to innovate, to persevere, to lead, and to find new solutions in places where others have not even dared to try. To this year's graduating class, your colleagues and other leaders will learn from your endeavors and be inspired by your determination and leadership. Thank you for your dedication to bear the noble responsibility in leading change. Your dedication deserves our recognition and deep respect. To all, please join me in congratulating all the members of our graduating class for the Masters of Science in Healthcare Delivery Leadership. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Maria Emerson, and I'm receiving a Master's in Science in Healthcare Delivery Leadership. I'd like to say thank you to all of my professors, to all of my classmates, and a real special thank you to Dr. Mikhail and my family who've supported me so much. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lisette Gerard, Master's in Healthcare Delivery Leadership. I would like to thank my family, my instructors, and the best cohort class. Thank you.
Hi, this is Lanji Gu, Master of Science in Healthcare Delivery Leadership.
Hi, my name is Chelsea Samuel, and I'm graduating with a Master of Science in Healthcare Delivery Leadership. I want to say thank you to my department, Mount Sinai Health Partners, who made this all possible. And of course, my family and friends. Without them, I wouldn't have made it to this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Dad.
Hi, I'm Alireza Medizadeh from Cohort 6 in Master's Program in Healthcare Delivery Leadership.
Greetings all. My name is Dr. Oksana Polypiev. I'm graduating from Healthcare Delivery Leadership Program. And let me close with final thoughts. If you ask me one word to describe what I gained from this program, that will be word a grit. A grit can grow from inside out, which means your self-control, character, discipline, emotional intelligence, your performance, your character. But also it grows from outside in. And this depends on the people who surround you, your parents, your family, my husband, my daughter, Roxolana, my professors, my mentors, my teachers who guided me through all these courses, my friends, and those people today deserve a special thanks because they are the past, present, and the most definitely the future of all I do. Thank you.
Welcome. My name is Randy Zinberg, and I am the director of the graduate program in genetic counseling. On behalf of our program leadership, faculty, clinical supervisors, and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome family and friends to celebrate the class of 2021. Genetic counseling is a communication process that is integral to the implementation of genetic and genomic health care. It requires a broad skill set that students develop through rigorous coursework, clinical training, and clinical research. For the remarkable class of 2021, this has, of course, included virtual platforms and the challenge of telehealth. It has truly been a pleasure to see how each student has developed and refined their genetic counseling skills throughout the program, particularly as they applied their creativity and flexibility to navigate the sudden and acute changes brought on by the pandemic. In addition, they remain committed to enriching their educational experience by volunteering in numerous school-wide activities and genetic counseling program initiatives. Genetic counseling in the era of genomic medicine continues to expand rapidly into new and innovative areas. Throughout their careers, graduates will be called upon to identify solutions for addressing the vast scope and complexity of genomic information available to patients and the public. Our students have the foundation to meet these needs while maintaining the integrity of the core values of the profession, never losing sight of patient empowerment, psychosocial support, and ethical practice. As a long-standing program in genetic counseling, our Mount Sinai alumni share a special bond, and we are here for your support and guidance as you develop your careers. We wish you much joy in your future endeavors, and we are excited to hear of your accomplishments. Congratulations to the genetic counseling class of 2021, and congratulations to all of our graduates today.
Congratulations. Today, as graduates of the Master of Science in Clinical Research, you are uniquely poised to harness the promise of clinically informed scientific discoveries so as to meaningfully impact human health and solve problems of disease. To quote from Fundamentals of a Translational Science, clinical and translational scientists are rigorous researchers, domain experts, process innovators, boundary crossers, system thinkers, health equity advocates, skilled communicators, and team players. The challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, social injustice, political unrest, and health disparities informed your readiness and immense capacity to be socially responsible investigators compelled to embrace change and advance the health of society with an equity lens. Opportunities and readiness of our clinical and translational investigator community to embrace the explosion of telemedicine, digital health and quantified self, novel vaccine and therapeutic discovery and development, diagnostics and biomarker development, first-in-man approaches to accelerate the translation of both therapeutic and preventive strategies to confront emerging global health emergencies, and innovative trial designs to more rapidly advance treatment outlooks for many diseases are at your doorstep. Your critical thinking acumen and rigorous training in research methodology, as evidenced by this degree achievement, will enable you to be thoughtful innovators, influential leaders, and successful contributors to the emerging and evolving landscape of team science. Our graduates have started companies, enrolled in competitive doctoral degree programs in basic and clinical science, pursued residencies and additional training as physician extenders, identified novel therapeutics, genetic risk factors, and health disparities in cancer and cancer care, respectively, developed innovative algorithms and biomarkers to guide treatment decisions, and published meta-analyses to delineate the weight of the evidence in favor or against specific approaches to care. These are just a few of the impressive and impactful examples of T1 to T4 clinical and translational science pursued by all of you and your colleagues before. At this moment in history, there has never been a more meaningful time to become a patient-oriented clinical investigator. We welcome each of you today as colleagues in this ever more relevant and exciting field of clinical research. We wish you all the best as you continue on your chosen career path and look forward to learning of your many future accomplishments and successes. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, I am Dr. Sheba Abraham and I am graduating Masters in Clinical Research. I thank all my faculties, my parents and family who supported me in this journey. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Momojola Kintade Serafina. I'd like to thank all of my instructors and advisors for helping me every step of the way to earn my Master of Science in Clinical Research degree. Go Icahn!
Hi, I'm Tang Nandi Aung. I'm in the Master's Program in Clinical Research. Just want to say a quick thank you to everybody at the program, the administrators, my instructors, and my research advisors, as well as to friends and family all across the world.
Matthew Brown, Masters of Science in Clinical Research. I just want to say thank you for the support from my family, friends, and mentors.
Hi, my name is Caroline Dugan, and today I'm receiving my Master's of Science in Clinical Research.
I'm John Raffles Durbin, and I'm now a Master of Science in Clinical Research. I'd like to thank my pals, my peers, my progenitors, my professors, but most of all, my pets.
What about your wife? Malin Hustadius, Master of Science in Clinical Research.
Hi everyone, I'm Ahmed Hussein, MSCR student. I'm recording this video to celebrate graduation, surviving the pandemic, and matching to my dream fellowship, cardiology. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Farida, graduating with a Master's in Clinical Research, and I just would like to say thank you so much to my family, my friends, and the whole Sinai community for being a part of my journey, and to my mentor, Dr. Pavras. Thank you, and I really appreciate you all. Have a blessed day.
Hi, my name is Dr. Janice Flamin Nembeng. I'm graduating for a Master of Science in Clinical Research. Thank you.
My name is Devondra Pitts, and I'm graduating with my Master's of Science in Clinical Research. Thank you.
This is Kevin Sprotti, Master of Science in Clinical Research. I just want to say thank you to all my teachers and mentors at Sinai and to my family and my parents. I couldn't have done it without you.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Shamik Taylor, and the degree I'll be receiving is a Master of Science in Clinical Research. Thank you to my family and friends for all your support these past 2 years.
I'd like to add my welcome and congratulations to all of our graduates, their family, and friends. My name is Basil Hans, and I'm the Senior Associate Dean for Student Affairs in the Graduate School. I'm also the Director of the Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences program, better known as MSBS. It has been an incredible year, incredibly difficult, incredibly stressful, and for some of you, incredibly sad. But it has also been incredibly inspiring, the way people have come together to support each other and the scientific advancements that have been made in just over a year. All of you have been in the thick of it. It is unbelievable and unparalleled. You have contributed in small and large ways, in innumerable ways. The fact that you have finished your degree on time is, in and of itself, pretty amazing. But many of you did much more. Supporting your peers through organizations like the Trainee Health and Wellness Committee and other student-run groups, managing the acquisition and distribution of PPE and other medical equipment, discovering new diagnostic and therapeutic approaches to coronavirus, just to name a few. We are deeply grateful for all that you have done this year. On top of all of the distractions created by COVID, you have performed well in a very heavy course load, and you have worked untold hours in a research lab. In the lab, you have generated new knowledge about human health and disease. The fact that you have made it to this day is a testament to your strength, courage, and resilience. This is a milestone to be proud of and to be celebrated. Commencement is, without a doubt, my favorite event of the academic year. It is a celebration of successes and achievements over the past 2 years. It is a joyous event that celebrates you. It also marks the beginning of the next phase of your professional development. Regardless of your next step, be it PhD or medical training or entering the working world, take that step knowing that you have achieved great things in MSBS and that we are very proud of you. Congratulations and enjoy this day.
Kris Anderson, Master of Science in Biomedical Science. Happy trails, everybody.
Congrats to everyone for finishing. What do you have to say to everyone, Flash?
He says congratulations.
Hi, I am Agathe Depense from the Masters of Science in Biomedical Sciences, and I would like to thank my PI, Alex Charney, as well as Basil Hans for their guidance and help throughout this year, as well as my friends and family. Thank you.
Alyssa Gonzalez, Masters of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Thank you to my family for being by my side, my friends for celebrating the highs and healing the lows, and this program for giving me the confidence to pursue my dreams.
My name is Tiara Hills, and I'm graduating with a master's degree in biological sciences.
Hi, Niyati Jain, Masters in Biomedical Sciences. I want to thank my mentors at Mount Sinai and my family and friends for their continuous support.
Tanvi Joshi, Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences. I just want to thank my family and friends back home in India and here in the US, and also want to give a special shout out to my thesis advisor Nadia and my lab mates. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hi, this is Zeon Liu. I completed a master's degree in biomedical science at Sinai. I would like to thank all faculty members and friends who helped me throughout these 2 years at Sinai.
Hi, from Alita Murphy, Master of Biomedical Science. Thank you to all my mentors at Mount Sinai and my family and friends.
Congratulations.
Catherine Sports, Masters of Science in Biomedical Science. Thank you to my parents for all your support and friends. It's been a good time. Here's to the next adventure.
Good afternoon. I hope this ceremony finds you healthy and safe. I want to take a brief moment to acknowledge the over 700,000 fellow human beings who have died from COVID-19 in this country since the beginning of the pandemic. Worldwide, there have been reported more than 3.7 million deaths. I want to acknowledge the grief and sorrow we feel about lost family members, friends, and colleagues. I wish you courage, strength, and love to help you through your loss. But today is a happy, exciting day. The graduate program in public health is graduating students from 4 different programs: the Master of Public Health, the MD MPH, the MSW MPH, and the DMPM MPH. Within the MPH, we are graduating public health professionals in 8 distinct specialty areas: general public health, environmental health sciences, health promotion and disease prevention, epidemiology, biostatistics, healthcare management, outcome research, and global health. Congratulations to all graduates and your families. For me, it was a true privilege to get to know you in person and virtually. Having worked with you in the classrooms, on the applied practice experience, the culminating experience, discussing your research during Student Research Day, or maybe having to address a challenging issue, I know that you have the skills, insights, and compassion to make a difference in the world. You will promote the core values of our program: community, sound science, diversity, social justice, and engagement. These are historic times for public health. I have never been more proud of our students than in their response to the COVID-19 pandemic. You demonstrated an unwavering dedication to the public's health and became an essential part of the support system Mount Sinai needed to save lives. Your actions were extremely inspiring. It now seems that with the help of one of the most powerful public health tools, vaccines, we are turning a corner on the pandemic. I'm thankful that many of you helped with the vaccination rollout here at Mount Sinai and the city. You set an important example. You have demonstrated that you have the skills, the passion, and the moral compass to be public health professionals and leaders. These attributes are desperately needed. Remember, while rich nations vaccinate a citizen every second, the majority of the poorest nations are yet to give a single dose. It is only when public health leaders like you advocate for a just balance of intellectual property protection and urgent public health needs that poor people will have access to the vaccine. The pandemic has awakened the world to the paramount importance of public health. The disparate and devastating toll of COVID-19 on marginalized groups has laid bare vast health disparities. The tragic violence in the US against Black, Asian, and transgender communities, particularly transgender people of color, shows how much has to be done to create an anti-racist and inclusive society. We urgently need people like you, class of 2021, who have the moral authority and a public health background to speak truth, evidence, and science to power. It is you, student and graduate of our program, who always remind me of the aspirational, purpose-driven mission of public health. You will soon enhance the health of whole populations. But remember that improving the health of each individual is the essence of public health. By providing a human touch in an often inhumane environment, you will ultimately help to re-establish human dignity. Class of 2021, I could not be more honored to see you graduating today. I wish you all the best.
Yeah, hello. My name is Abdul Baiz Ahmed. I want to thank my family, my friends, and my colleagues for the help they've given me up to this day. I wish all my fellow graduates the best of luck post-graduation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Ann Erickson, Master of Public Health. I want to thank my family and my fiance for all their support.
Hello everyone, my name is Fatoumata Ba, and today I will be receiving my Master's of Public Health in Healthcare Management. Thank you so much to everyone who has helped me along on this journey. I'm so excited to be here receiving my degree. Thank you.
Brianna Bell, Master's of Public Health in Epidemiology.
Hello, this is Warda Chaudhry, Masters of Public Health, Global Health Track. I would like to thank my mom and my sister Amna, and I would like to thank my practical mentors for being my biggest supporters. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Kayla Cordiado, Master of Public Health and Environmental Health Sciences. Thank you to my friends and family that helped me get here today.
Hi, this is Carol Commodore, Masters of Public Health, and I would like to thank Dr. Surya Hassan and Dr. Victoria Meyer, and I'd also like to thank my family.
Hi, I'm Milan Dayanov, graduating from the MPH program in Environmental Health. I'd like to thank my amazing professors and preceptors and their guidance for helping me reach this point today, and I'd also like to thank my family for their unwavering support throughout this process. I wouldn't be here without them. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Brielle, and I'm graduating with a Master of Public Health degree. I want to say congratulations to all of my fellow graduates, and thank you to my friends and family for all of their support.
Hi, I'm Paulette Erickson, Master of Public Health and Epidemiology, and I'd like to thank my amazing parents, my brother Billy, my fiance Matt, and my grandfather who inspired my research, as well as the staff and faculty at Mount Sinai who guided me along the way.
Hi, I'm Jacob Friedman, Masters of Public Health with a specialty in Epidemiology. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of my professors who taught me so much, and my family and friends for all of their continuous support.
Hi, Reshma Gadde, Masters of Public Health, Epidemiology. I would like to thank my parents, my brother, my friends, my mentors and professors for this tremendous support. Thank you, Mount Sinai, for the amazing journey.
Melissa G2, Masters of Public Health and Epidemiology. I would like to thank my family, my friends, my mentors, and everyone who supported me.
Hi, my name is Rabia Khan, Master of Public Health. I would like to thank my faculty, mentors, my parents, sister, and co-residents, Kate and Betty. I couldn't have done it without them.
This is Betty Kolad, receiving a Master of Public Health degree. I want to thank Dr. Garland, Dr. Oliver, Kate Pallowski, and Rabia Khan.
Hi, my name is Chantel Mcclesion. I'm graduating with a master's degree in public health. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my brothers, and my sister for always supporting me. I love you guys.
Hi everyone, my name is Meredith Mosquiak, and I am graduating today with my master's in public health, concentrated in health promotion and disease prevention. I would like to thank all of my professors at Mount Sinai for their assistance in my degree, as well as my family for always showing their support. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Neha Panuri, and I'm graduating with my MPH in Epidemiology. I want to thank my parents, my partner, my family, my friends, and all the faculty who helped me along the way. Congrats, fellow graduates! We did it!
Hi, I'm Brittany Parolon, Master of Public Health. I'd like to thank my wonderful family, friends, and mentors for guiding me along this journey.
My name is Kate Pallowski, Master of Public Health. Thank you to my faculty, instructors, family, and friends for their support. This wouldn't have been possible without you.
Hi, I'm Allison Reichel, happy to be earning my master's degree in public health.
Hello, this is Megan Smith from the Masters of Public Health program. Just wanted to say thank you to my friends and family for all of their support, and thank you to the amazing administrators at Mount Sinai for making this such an unforgettable experience.
I'm Emily Spear, Master's in Public Health and Biostatistics. I'd like to thank Ganesh for making dinner for the last 2 years, our dog Miss Trudy for getting me outside, my family, all the friends I've made in this program, and the supportive faculty. Thank you.
Ariane Storch, Master's in Public Health and Environmental Health Sciences.
Hi, my name is Apeksha Tayal, and I'm graduating from Icahn School of Medicine with a Master's in Public Health. I would like to thank the staff and faculty for an amazing 2 years. And of course, thank you to my family for the unconditional support throughout this journey. Congratulations, everyone.
Kaylin Jory Varner, Master's in Public Health. I'd like to thank my parents, my siblings, my friends, my mentors, and Derry. Woo!
And with that, the commencement exercises of the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai are now concluded. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Greetings, grads. Congratulations. Now go forth and do good.
Hello, graduates and families. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Garland, the Health Promotion Disease Prevention Track Leader. I want to congratulate all of you on all your hard work and your endeavors throughout your studies at Mount Sinai. Good luck on your future work. Keep in touch.
Congratulations, class of 2021, and congrats to the family and support networks that got our students to this day. Make sure you celebrate.
Congratulations to all of our graduates. You've all worked so very hard. Best of luck to you as you go out into the public health workforce. Keep in touch.
Congratulations to the MPH class of 2021. I'm so excited for all of the change that you will bring into the world and all the lives that you will make healthier.
Greetings again. Congratulations to all of this year's graduates in the Masters of Healthcare Leadership Delivery course. I think it's been a great cohort, and I very much enjoyed working with you. You might recall that your very first course, for at least for most of you, was our strategic planning course, which I get to have the chance and pleasure of leading you through. And then recently, most of you that are graduating just finished your capstones. And over the last semester, it's been a great pleasure working with you on those capstones. So I know that all of you have great futures ahead of you, and I wish you all the best of luck. Thanks, and congratulations again.
Good afternoon, everybody. Matt Bainey, School of Public Health, Track Advisor to the Healthcare Management Program. Congratulations to all of you, and go out and change the world.
Congratulations to all of our graduates. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Hi, I'm Dr. Alexis Colvin, the Associate Dean for Alumni Affairs. Just want to say congratulations on your graduation. It's such an achievement for both you and your families, and I wish you all the best in the future.
I'm so happy I had the opportunity to work with you all during such a difficult year. Although many of you were not able to travel to complete your projects, you all demonstrated resilience and dedication to your work. I am confident that wherever you go, you will use all that you have learned to make a lasting impact. Congratulations to you all.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Now, go save the world.